everybody. Me, Loki, and Buddy. We're just hanging out here this morning. I've been on a kick again and watching Bewitched in the morning when I drink my coffee. I've already gotten ready. It's an 11 a.m. hour. I got a chiropractor appointment today, and I have to go to the pet store because this little guy here, if you follow my vlogs, you know that he is being a very, very picky eater. This guy here, he doesn't have any problems eating. So he's turning into quite a little chunkers because I have to watch. He will eat his food as well as his own. So, okay, look at you. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say, my name is Buddy, and here's Loki. Buddy is my shadow. He follows me everywhere. If I am not feeling well, he knows it, and he will lay down with me. And it reminds me a little bit of, he's kind of a blend of our old dogs, Zoe and Cooper. He's a lot like Cooper in many ways. My little Zoe girl was like that, though. She was my shadow. She was my everything. And he's definitely tuned in to not just my stressors and things like that. He's like that with everyone. And when Shane is having problems, he will cuddle next to him. He's such a good boy. Anyway, what are you guys doing today? Well, hello there. Ooh, I'm gonna have to thread the needle here. My son is parked here. This driveway's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. I'm good, car. You're good. Everything's good. It's all good. All right. Any trash cans? Good. All right, so I think I did it again, you guys. I think I accidentally erased vlog content on my phone by accident. I think I have, I don't know, maybe you'll see this other one, but the last time I turned this on when I was going somewhere was when I was going to the chiropractor. So I am doing that again. I'm on my way to the chiropractor. It is Friday. It is 12. My chiropractor appointment's at 12:30, and it's like 12:13. It only takes, I think, about 7 minutes to get there, but that's okay. After that, guess where I'm going? So predictable. I'm going to the pet store. Get some more of the food that Loki likes. As for Buddy, he did not like the other food that I got last time. My goodness, that is one big RV. So I think that's what I was doing as well the last time I turned this on. I think I was going to the chiropractor, and I think I went to the pet store that day too. But yeah, I remember I say remember, but I don't know if I erased that or not. But yes, I did pick up some new pet food, little individual servings for Buddy to see if he would like that. He liked the first one, okay, but then that was it. He wouldn't eat any more. So I think he also likes okay, the one that Loki likes. He eats it not all 3 meals of the day. I don't know. Honestly, I talk about this so much, you guys must be over it. Anyway, that's on my agenda today. All right, guys, we are headed to the pet store. Gotta get, actually, I don't think I will go on the freeway. Let's go to, no, that is Friday, yeah. I better be smart and not go on the freeway. So he suggested to possibly add massage. He kind of asked me what I feel. We've had probably 5 or 6 visits. And even though I'm not expecting a fast, I mean, my goodness, how long have I been like this, you know? But he's not happy with our progress. He feels that, because I said, I feel 10 or 15%, like we've made about that much progress. Because he asked me, and I said, I'm so bad at attaching a percentage to anything. I just don't, that's not how I work in my brain. But anyway, so that's what I said. And I'm actually 10% improvement after 5 or 6 visits to me is a good thing, but he wants to see more. He just feels like we need to see more at a quicker pace or something. So he suggested massage. They do have massage therapists there, but I actually have somebody in my head that my daughter and son-in-law absolutely think and I've been to him once a few years ago, and he is amazing. He's totally very knowledgeable about fibromyalgia. So that's what I'm going to do. I just didn't want to be rude. So I'm not going to go on the freeway. Almost did, but not on purpose. All right. Well, my husband still was not awake when I left at 12:15 or something. He's been sleeping a lot. However, his nighttime sleeping has not been good. And I'm seeing a little bit of some things come back before, he went on the Aricept that really turned things around. And he's been having some hallucinations. Just a little bit. One, though, was, he told me that a couple demons were trying to get in bed with him that night. And I'm like, oh, shoot. And then he didn't have any hallucinations, I think, the next 2 nights. But I hope they don't come back. The other thing I think is going on, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together until I read this is a definite symptom of Lewy body dementia, and that is where they experience, it's part of the hallucination thing, they experience different things going on in their body and feeling, and something's wrong and this is going on, when it actually is a hallucination. And when his hallucinations were really bad, he had actual bugs in his hallucination, bugs that were inside his eye that would get in his line of sight and they'd crawl around. Well, I think that's happening again, because one of the reasons why we recently revisited, which we needed to do anyway, his eye doctor, he has like a retina specialist, was because he told me that his eye is bleeding again, because he would get injections to help control swelling, and it's all due to the diabetes thing. And so I'm like, well, I need to get him in. So yeah, he kept complaining about the blood and how he can see the blood, and it's happened. So I didn't really question it. I kind of, in my head now, I'm like, but I believed him, because this is one of the things he's dealt with in the past. Well, we went, and lo and behold, he did not have any blood, and his vision issue is due to the swelling, because he did have swelling in part of the retina or whatever. So he did have to have an injection for that. But she said, no, there's no blood. He said, well, I see like a spider web effect kind of thing, and she says, no, I don't see that. So I think he's having a little bit of that go on again. When he was having hallucinations also, he complained about having these little marbles, like cyst marbles, like on his spine where you sit, like the lower lumbar and even the tailbone. Well, we had it looked at, and he didn't have anything go on there. And I know his tailbone gets sore because he's sitting on it all the time. So that's, I know, a thing for sure. But anyway, lately he's been complaining about that again because it went away. You know, after the air set, magically all of these things started going away. So now those things are coming back. So it makes me very anxious and dismayed that we might be, you know, going backwards a little bit, which I knew that is what's going to happen eventually. The Aricept only kind of works for so long, and then you have to adjust it or even add another medication. This adjustment has made me actually woozy, and I'm getting a little car sick. I probably should have went home for a little bit before I just went and did this. I didn't know I was going to feel like this though. Okay guys, I'm actually going to turn this off because I am not feeling that well. So we're in the car wash, guys. I don't know why they use all the different lights, but I'm thinking kids probably. Do you guys remember going through these as a kid? There's this little thing that counts down from 10, so you know when you're allowed to like go. Well, Finn is clean again. Yeah, they have so many lights, you know, colored lights when you go through there. Makes it feel like you're on a carnival ride or something, and I'm sure kids would probably think it was either really scary or fun. But it's not the best way to wash your car, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, so I'm still feeling a little woozy. Went to the pet store. Felt better when I was out kind of walking around a little. So yeah, I get car sick so quick, and adjusting my neck, sometimes that will happen. And I think it's like an inner ear, especially this right side, and my right inner ear, I think is my trouble ear. That can cause vertigo and just general problems. So I don't know what it is about the adjustments. I had a past chiropractor explain that sometimes you get a whoosh of oxygen, literally, because if you're out in a certain way, it can inhibit that. And so if you're adjusted, it can sometimes cause that to happen and make you feel kind of, ooh. So maybe that happened. Hi everybody. With my great desire for fall to get here, I decided to change my living room around to face the fireplace. I have not decorated for fall. I still have my summer stuff out, but I want to show you what I've done. And at first I thought it was really awkward looking, but now that I'm living in it, I really like it. It's very cozy, and I don't know, I'm liking it. So I'll put like a picture. Actually, I don't know if I have any pictures, but I do have like some video of what it looked like before, so I will do that.
a long time to know what I wanted, and now I do, and I will wait on you. It took a long time to know what I needed, and now it's clear whenever you are near. Forever holding out for you. It took a long time to find what I was looking for, but when it did, it all fit together. It took a long time to see what was in front of me, and I can't lie, no matter how I try. Forever holding out.
All right, guys, so I had to shut off my phone because it was overheating because it's kind of hot outside. So I've already, one of the things I forgot to tell you that I was on a mission for is my husband and I want to learn how to play backgammon. Well, this is my idea. It's like we need to do more things together. We you know, like I'm usually in the other room doing something, he's in the other room doing something, and so we spend our days mostly not with each other, really. So we both agree that we need to find something that we're excited to do together, and decided, I thought, you know, I'd like to learn how to play backgammon. So I ran that by him, and he's like, yeah, I guess he used to play back. One of his friends taught him when he was like a teenager, but he says, I don't remember how to play now. And so I've been watching YouTube videos, and I think you can make it as complicated as you want. You know, it can be, but I think the base game, you know, for just learning is fairly easy. And again, though, you can make it more complicated. So earlier today when I was doing my errands, I stopped into Target, and they had the cheapest, I don't even want to learn on that thing. It was just a cardboard, and so it's like, no. So my husband said, well, you should probably check out Barnes & Noble. So that's what I did. I hate that particular parking lot. It's hard to get in and out of. The spaces are tiny. I've never liked it in there, so I avoid going in that little shopping mall area. But I did, and so yes, they did. They had a couple nicer ones to choose from, so I went ahead and got one. So we're going to learn how to do that. I think every evening we'll spend some time doing that. And then he thought also maybe we could do a puzzle together. But yeah, you know, but when you're just basically sitting and doing it separately, not, you know, and it's like I want to do something where we're engaging kind of with each other. So I like the idea of kind of playing a game or something. I wanted to go buy home goods because in my last vlog I did a browse through, kind of a quick one. I didn't purchase anything, and I saw this adorable, and it's in that video, and I should have grabbed it because you know the way home goods is. If you don't get it, it's probably not going to be there when you go back. Sure enough, it wasn't. And it was this cute wood turkey that it's, you know, it's like its tail leaves were like gold metal kind of. And it was so cute. And I wished I would have got it. So I went back there today to see if it was there, and it wasn't. So, you know what I did end up getting there? Like, I need more coffee cups. I do not need any more. I have a ton of coffee cups. But I purchased my first fall items today for this year. I just haven't been in the mood to do it. But I did. They had really pretty pumpkin-y, and I'll show them to you, coffee cups. I only got 2. They had plenty others, but they were only $4.99, so I got 2 of those, and then I got some matching coasters, which I do need coasters because I have my coffee table and end tables. They get water rings so easy. But they could also be used really as a saucer for the cups. The cups fit nice, they came as a set. Then I was kind of just browsing up and down the aisles, and I saw these floral sort of grouping that was fall, and it's really nice, and I have the perfect vessel for it that right now I have sort of faux eucalyptus stems in. So when it gets truly fall, because I'm going to wait till fall, and I think fall is September 22nd this year, so I'm going to wait, but they were only $12.99. I don't know if you ever look for floral stuff like that that's already sort of pre-grouped for you. That can get expensive. Like, even at Target, they can be expensive. So I went ahead and got that. Even the lady that was checking me out, she's like, wow, this was quite a find. And it's not even that it's huge or anything, it's just really pretty. So while you know how Home Goods, when you're checking out, they have all kinds of stuff for you to look at as you're winding around and walking to the checkout thing. Well, Martha Stewart has these little box sets of like pumpkins, and I got one. They were, again, I think they were only $12 or something, and you get 3 white, and I'm a sucker for white or green anything. Bunnies, you know, birds, pumpkins. I love just white and cream. So I got those. They were expensive. So that was my haul. I did not get my turkey, but I got those things. So my husband will be glad that I came coming home with a backgammon game, because he wanted me to, he FaceTimed me when I was out earlier today, and he said, you should go by Barnes & Noble. I'm like, oh God, I don't feel like it. Plus I was waiting on the yard cleaning guys, and I didn't want to be late because they didn't really give me a good time that they'd be there. Well, when I was leaving, he's like, if you want, you go by Barnes & Noble. So I thought, yeah. I told him, I said, I don't know, I hate that parking lot. But I did. So I don't know if we're going to try tonight because I have a bit of a headache. What a turd I am, huh? So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be in the mood to, because we had to concentrate and like understand what we're doing, you know. So I don't know, with the little background headache I have going on, I'm just not sure I'm going to do it tonight, but at least we have one now. Well, we're home in the neighborhood. I think I might take my dogs for a little walk, since Loki is terrified to go in the backyard because something happened where that big dog that lives next to us scared I don't know. I just know that he was screaming and yelping, and he ran inside, and that was several weeks ago, and he has been terrified ever since. I don't know what happened at the fence line there. I don't know. But all I know is that he's terrified. And it's so sad because my little Loki loved to be outside, and he would just lay out there, and he would spend so much, he loved it. And looking for a new home, it was important that we had a fenced in yard. And then I looked at some gorgeous homes that really didn't need any upgrading at all, but they had like a patio or a tiny little square of grass and mostly patio. It's like I want Loki to have an actual yard. That's how much he loved his yard, and now he's terrified, and he'll scratch at the front door now to go out, and I have to leash him up to do that if he has to go potty, you know. So it's so sad. I don't know. I hope he gets over it.
There's a lot to see, a lot to do. Recently I've realized I like doing it all with you. Take my hand, twirl me around, hold me close, don't ever put me down. Every time I look at you, you're looking back at me, my